There is one thing that many dog owners do not realize. Dogs do not need a luxurious life to be happy. They do not care whether your house is big or small, what you wear, or how much money you made today. What they care about is actually very simple, whether they are loved in the right way. And sometimes, what makes a dog sad is not being starved or being scolded, but living every day in boredom, without connection, without being understood. In this video, I will share 12 very practical ways to help your dog be happier every day. Some of them sound extremely small, but they can change a dog's mood more than you might think. And I believe that if you can do even just a few of these things, your dog will clearly feel the difference. I have always thought that dogs are creatures that live very simply but love very deeply. They do not ask for much, but they remember very clearly who makes them feel safe, joyful, and like they belong. Many dog owners think that as long as they feed their dog well, that is enough. But in reality, a happy dog needs more than that. It needs exercise, communication, play, emotional signals to be understood, and most importantly, it needs its owner's presence. I have seen dogs that eat very well and live in very clean places, yet their eyes always look sad. On the other hand, there are dogs that do not live in perfect conditions, but they are always wagging their tails because they are cared for in the right way every day. And here are the 12 things that I think are most worth doing. 1. Spend quality time, not just be nearby. The first way to make a dog happier is to spend quality time with it. It sounds very simple, but this is actually something many people do not do enough. Living in the same house does not mean you are truly with it. You can sit next to your dog for hours, but if your mind is always on your phone, on work, or on other things, then the dog still feels lonely. Dogs are very sensitive to presence. They know when you are truly paying attention to them, and when you are just there for the sake of being there. Just spend 10 to 15 minutes each day being fully present. Pet it, talk to it, look into its eyes, play with it, or simply sit beside it and give it the feeling that, I'm here with you. In my personal opinion, this is the most important thing of all. Because for dogs, happiness does not begin with food, but with connection.
Let's hang out.
2. Take your dog for a real walk, not just bring it outside for the sake of it. A walk is not just for going to the bathroom. For dogs, a walk is a very big mental experience. When they go outside, smell new scents, hear new sounds, and see new sights, their brains are stimulated in a very natural way. It is like when we humans go outside to breathe fresh air, change the atmosphere, and temporarily escape confinement. A lot of people walk their dogs in a rushed way, out for a few minutes, pull them along quickly, then go back home. But if possible, let your dog sniff a little more. Do not see it as a nuisance when it stops to smell things. For a dog, that is how it reads the world. I always notice that after a proper walk, a dog's mood is completely different. It feels lighter, calmer, and more able to live according to its instincts. 3. Do not just tire your dog out physically, keep it mentally engaged too. One of the reasons dogs become bored, destructive, chew things, bark a lot, is because they lack mental activity. Many people think that letting them run around is enough.
Boy, that was a great.
But in reality, a dog also needs to use its brain. You can hide food in a few places around the house and let it find it. Give it puzzle toys with treats inside. Teach it simple commands like sit, lie down, shake hands, wait, or spin. Or simply change the way you interact every day so it has to observe and think. This not only helps a dog become happier, but also makes it more confident. Because every time it solves a small challenge, it feels a sense of success. My view is this. A happy dog is not a dog that has been exhausted, but a dog that has had a day busy enough to make life feel interesting. 4. Learn how to read your dog's emotional signals. If you want your dog to be happier, you have to understand when it is happy, stressed, scared, or uncomfortable.
Good boy.
Many people only notice when a dog wags its tail and think that means it is happy. But dogs communicate through many signals smaller than that. Their eyes, ears, body posture, breathing rhythm, the way they turn their head, avoid something, lick their lips, yawn, or stand stiffly. Sometimes a dog is not being bad at all, it is just uncomfortable or insecure. If the owner does not understand and keeps forcing, scolding, or assuming the dog is stubborn, then over time, the dog will live in a state of being misunderstood. I think this is a very important form of love.
You're such a...
Not just loving it when it behaves well, but also trying to understand it when it is not okay.
It's alright.
A dog that is listened to through careful observation will live much more peacefully. 5. Praise more than you scold. There is a truth that dogs respond to your energy more strongly than you might think.
It's okay.
If every day all they hear is shouting, prohibition, and irritation, then even if they are fed well, it is hard for them to be truly happy. That does not mean you should not teach your dog discipline.
Good job.
But there is a huge emotional difference between constantly focusing on correcting mistakes and actively recognizing what it does right. When your dog sits calmly at the right moment, walks beside you better than yesterday, waits more patiently than usual, or simply stays calm in a difficult situation, praise it. A gentle word, a pat on the head, a small treat, can all help the dog understand, I'm doing well. In my opinion, a home with a happy dog is one where words of praise appear more often than shouting. 6. Create a stable daily routine. Dogs feel safer when life has a clear rhythm. Mealtimes are relatively consistent. Walk times are relatively consistent. Rest time, play time, the way you respond to them, the more consistent these things are, the easier it is for a dog to trust its living environment. Unpredictability can make dogs stressed. Today they are allowed on the bed, tomorrow they are scolded for it. At one moment they are allowed to play, and at another the exact same behavior is forbidden. When the rules change according to the owner's mood, the dog becomes confused. I think many people underestimate this. But for dogs, stability is almost a form of peace. It helps them feel less anxious, less defensive, and more comfortable in life. 7. Touch your dog the right way, at the right time. Not every dog likes being hugged tightly, touched constantly, or cuddled whenever people want.
Would you like a chin scratch?
Some actions that humans think are loving can actually feel uncomfortable to a dog. If you want your dog to be happy, learn how to touch it in a way that feels pleasant to it. For example, gently stroke its chest, shoulders, behind the ears, or sit beside it and let it come closer on its own. Respect the moments when it wants to rest, be still, or not be disturbed. This sounds small, but it reflects something very big. You are respecting its boundaries. My personal opinion is that
Love is more than a...
loving a dog does not always mean hugging it tightly. Sometimes, love is knowing when to gently step back. 8. Let your dog have choices in small things.
Good boy.
People are happier when they feel they have the right to choose. Dogs are the same.
Red or blue?
Of course, they cannot decide everything. But you can give them small choices during the day.
What would you like to do today?
Whether they want to play with a ball or chew a toy, whether they want to go this way or that way during a walk, where they want to lie down, whether they want interaction right now or a little more rest. Those small choices help a dog feel that it is not just a creature that is always being controlled. It has a voice in its own life. I really like this idea because it changes the way I see dog ownership. It is not, I am managing an animal. But, I am living with an individual that has emotions and personal preferences. And when they are respected that way, dogs are often much happier and more cooperative. 9. Do not let your dog stay bored for too long when alone. A lot of dogs are not really fine when they are left alone for too long every day. Some sleep all day because there is nothing else to do. Some bark, destroy things, pace back and forth, or gradually become more lethargic over time. If you are busy, try to create an environment that is less boring for it. Prepare safe chew toys. Leave behind something that smells like you. Arrange a comfortable resting place that is airy and has enough light. Before going out, give it some exercise or interaction so it can release some energy. I do not think everyone can stay beside their dog all day. That is not realistic. But what matters is not letting being alone become the default state for too long, every single day, without any emotional compensation. 10. Take care of its health regularly, because silent pain also steals the joy of living. A dog cannot truly be happy if its body feels uncomfortable. Sometimes dogs do not complain as clearly as humans do.
What's wrong?
They still eat and still walk around, but in reality they may have tooth pain, itchy skin, indigestion, joint pain, or some other issue that the owner does not notice. Regular healthcare is not only to prevent serious illness,
Let's just check this.
but also to make a dog's everyday life more comfortable.
Here's a treat.
Clean ears, healthy skin, good oral health, nails that are not too long, a body that does not ache. These things directly affect a dog's mood. In my opinion, there is a very heartbreaking kind of sadness in dogs. Being sad because they feel physically uncomfortable but cannot say it. So many times, love is not in any gift at all, but in paying attention. 11. Give your dog the feeling that it is useful in the family.
Here you go, buddy.
Dogs are happier when they feel they are truly part of the family. You can give them small jobs, very simple ones.
Good boy.
For example, go with you while you water the plants, sit and wait while you prepare things, bring back a toy, or learn a few cooperative habits. That gives the dog the feeling that it is not being left out. It has a role. It gets to participate in daily life. I really like that feeling when raising a dog. It is not just a pet in the house, but a family member with a clear presence, with a place, with value. Many dogs live more happily simply because they can feel that. I belong here. 12. The last thing, love your dog according to its needs, not just according to your own feelings. This is probably the thing I want to emphasize most at the end of this video. Many people love their dogs very much, but they love them in the way they want, not in the way the dog needs. I want to hug it, so I hug it. I want it to behave according to my standards, so I force it. I want it to always be cheerful, so I ignore signs of stress. I want things to be convenient for me, so I forget its instincts. But a happy dog is a dog that gets to live close to its true needs. To move, to sniff, to rest, to communicate, to feel safe, to be taught with kindness, and to be loved with understanding. In my personal opinion, raising a dog is not just about caring for an animal. It is about learning how to become a more thoughtful person, more patient, and more responsible with the love that another creature places completely in your hands. In the end, a dog does not need a perfect life to be happy. It only needs things repeated every day with sincerity. A decent walk, a caring look, timely praise, a gentle touch, and the feeling that it always has you by its side. If I had to summarize this entire video in one sentence, I would say this. A dog is happiest not when it is spoiled the most, but when it is understood the most. If you are raising a dog, try starting with just one of these 12 things today. Sometimes, a small change from our side becomes a very big joy for them. And if you want, leave a comment. What makes your dog happiest every day? I would really love to read those stories.